So hi madam, my name is Fernandez Alexander, and for this part I will do introduction. So good morning and even good morning to everyone. Today I'll be sharing the insights of the YouTube video that is titled 235 AI Skeptics by the YouTuber that is named Jennifer Cheng Wettall. The video is just over 5 minutes long and focuses on educators who are resistant to using AI in their professional practice. So that is for the intro. And for the main concern is many teachers are worried that AI is simply a shortcut to cheating that is encourages laziness or even replaces human intellect and critical thought. Um, these concerns are understandable, but the speaker challenges this skepticism directly, reframing to AI. So she emphasizes that AI is not a replacement for the brain. Instead, using AI requires critical engagement. For example, educators must still organize, listen, and access to the output. This shifts the perspective that AI is diminishing intellect because it is a tool that demands a differently kind of critical thinking. So for this video that is called Central Thesis, the speaker's main argument is that AI enhances human capability and frees up time. For example, she shares how ChatGPT can analyze hundreds of faculty survey responses in seconds. For example, a task that would normally take hours, that it could be completed in 30 seconds. By automating routine tasks, educators can focus on what truly matters, which is teaching, creativity, empathy, and problem solving. So the final message is powerful. AI is about outsourcing your doing, not your thinking, when used wisely. She also said that AI becomes a productivity enhancer that supports educators rather than replacing them. So that's all for my part for the introduction. I will pass it to the next intro, to the next presenter.
Hi, Miss. I'm Shamila, and for my part, I will be talking about the identification of ethical issues in AI. So, basically, when we talk about AI, we know that it's everywhere, it's really known, it's really famous. So, AI comes with its flaws as well, no matter how great it is functioning for a lot of people. So, we need to stop and take a look at the ethical side of AI. This would include two of them, which is its fairness and also accountability of AI. So there is quite a lot of debate going on right now whether we're prioritizing speed over people, since a lot of us are leaning towards the usage of AI. And one of the biggest concerns for us is how AI actually handles creativity. So skeptics are actually pointing out that AI systems are often trained on work made by real people without their consent or any kind of payment that's supposed to be a fair trade for them, since AI is literally just copying what a human made work is. So that is a huge issue of justice. Is it really fair to copy a style that took an artist or a human years to perfect just for the sake of convenience? And then moving on with the accountability, we wonder who is responsible towards AI's mistake. If an AI gives you a wrong answer or information, who takes the fall? Companies often hype up AI's usage and how smart AI is, but they don't always talk about its flaws. If we trust it too much, we would run into serious problem with misinformation, because AI is not always going to be right. So To wrap this up, this is not just a technical problem. It is also a moral one involving trust and safety. All the developers should have taken responsibility to be transparent about what their AI can and cannot do, because us as users, we would not know its limitations and whatsoever. So we have to make sure that we are not just blindly relying on technology at the expense of human honesty. That's all from my part. Thank you.
The first relevant principle is professional efficiency, which means teachers should do their jobs well without even wasting a time. Jennifer followed these rules perfectly in the video. She explained that analyzing data usually takes a lot of hours, but by using an AI, she take a long and boring task turned into a very short ones. This aligns with her professional ethics because it shows how she is using her modern tools to be smarter by increasing productive worker. By saving time on paperwork, she has more energy left for the most important part of her job, by teaching and helping students. The principle of confidentiality that are mostly violated by any teacher. However, there is a very crucial principle that are used to be called confidentiality, or more referring to the privacy that was violated. This rule stating that teacher must keep school information and the opinions of their college must be in private. Jennifer admit this copy and paste all the responses that are directly into ChatGPT. Since ChatGPT is a public website owned by an outside company, uploading all of the private school survey is kind of risky move. The computer stores that information to learn, which means all of the private thoughts and complaints are of those 400 staff members were shared with stranger, which is the AI company. Although she wants to be more efficiently, this action could cause conflict from the duty to keep sensitive schools data in safe. Finally, Jennifer aligned with the principle and of the professional integrity. This rule says that teacher must not let machine replacing their own judgment. Throughout the video, she insists that AI is not a substitution for using our brain, even though the AI organizes various kinds of data. She still had to check all of the answers by replacing the complicated words using her own knowledge to connecting and understanding them in terms of context. This demonstrates that she respected her own role as the human expert as charging in this kind of situation. In conclusion, Jennifer's use of AI was a mix of good and risky ethical choices. She followed the code of ethics by being efficient and saving valuable time, but also she aligned with code by maintaining her role as the critical thinker. However, she felt conflicted with the code regarding of privacy by pasting internal school matters such as privacy into a public chatbot. For teachers like us, the lesson is to use technology for work faster but never share private names or secrets with an AI tool.
So, a very good day to Miss Fra. Hope you're having a good day today. And I'm going to explain human explanation of how to ethical theories, deontological ethics, and utilitarianism can be applied to a teacher's action with a simple analysis and justification for each. So, deontological ethics is about doing what's right because it's your duty no matter the outcomes. It means following rules and principles like always being honest or treating everyone fairly, even if it doesn't lead to the best result for everyone. So for the analysis of deontological, if a teacher follow this theory, they would make decision based on what's fair and right, such as giving the every student equal attention, not favoring anyone, or always being honest with feedback. For example, a teacher might insist that all students follow the same rules for recycling materials, the usual routines, even if some students struggle with the task. In short, the teachers' action are ethical because they stick to principle of fairness and honesty, which are important in education, even it is harder for some student. The teacher is doing what's right by the rules. So moving on to utilitarianism. So utilitarianism is about making choices that bring most happiness or benefit to the greatest number of people. The focus of the focus is on the result, not just following the rules. By which I mean a teacher help most of the student to learn and enjoy the lesson. For example, like if using online materials keep most student to be engaged and help them understand better, the teacher would pick that even if a few students find it harder. And with that, the teachers' action are ethical because they aim to help the majority of students, making learning more effective and enjoyable for everyone else. So the teacher might adjust activities to fit the grouping needs, to focus on what works the best for the whole class. So overall, both theories help teachers make thoughtful decision, but they focus on different things. So deontological ethics is about duty and rules, while utilitarianism is about results and happiness for the group. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Iman, and for my part, I will discuss the teacher decision making and the ethical solutions. So, based on the video, some teachers are afraid to use AI because they think it is cheating or will make the student lazy. This concern is understandable, but completely avoiding AI is not the best decision. The teachers have the responsibility to guide students on how to use technology properly. So if teachers avoid AI, students might still use it on their own without knowing that what is right or what is wrong. A better ethical solution is to use AI in a guided way, like generating ideas or organizing information, but not copying answers. Teachers should also be open to learning more about AI. So overall, I think using AI responsibly can help students learn better while maintaining fairness and the human values of teaching. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So, hello, madam. My name is Fernandez, and for this part, I will do the conclusion. Today, I will be share the insight of the ethics and AI in education. From the YouTuber that is named Jennifer Cheng Wetos. That the title of the video is AI Skeptics. From her point of view, from her deontological ethics, teachers act ethically when they follow rules, protect privacy, and treat students fairly. For her utilitarian ethics, she said that actions are ethical if they benefit the majority, such as improving learning outcomes. From the Vettel videos, she also shows that teachers fear AI as a cheating or laziness, but she argues that AI is not a replacement for thinking. It requires critical engagement. AI can also be a AI can also free teachers from routine tasks such as data analysis. For example, when they have to analyze data that takes an hours, but when they use AI, they can complete it in 30 seconds. This led them to focus on creativity, empathy, and mentoring. For the risks in this video, especially around confidentiality, so professional safeguard must be always protected and must be always respected. And for the ethical teacher is a human in the loop using AI responsibly, while modeling wisdom, context, and compassion. So overall in this video, she also said that AI success depends on balancing technical efficiency with moral vigilance. As Vettel says in her final minute of the video, outsource your doing, not by your thinking. So that's all for my part for this conclusion. Thank you, madam.